Hey guys, welcome to part two of, what's causing inflation. That's the topic of today, guys. If you like videos like this, you can like, subscribe, and share. You could get a t-shirt in the comment section. I'm gonna have a t-shirt posted. The second question I asked ChatGPT, guys, is why are prices so high in the USA? This is right from ChatGPT. Prices are high in the US right now for a mix of reasons, many linked to the aftermath of the pandemic and global economic shift. Here are the main ones. Pandemic recovery. During COVID, supply chains broke down. Even though demand came back quickly, supply took longer to recover, which pushed prices up. Number two, high demand and stimulus. The government sent out stimulus checks and other aid, which gave people more money to spend. That boosted demand, especially for goods, while supply was still tight. Number three, labor shortages. Many industries have struggled to find enough workers, which pushed wages up, and those higher labor costs got passed on to the consumer. Number four, global events. Things like the war in Ukraine drove up energy and food prices worldwide. When fuel and transport costs rise, so does the cost of everything else. Number five, corporate pricing power. Some companies have raised prices more than necessary because they can. Strong demand and less competition in some industries give them more room to do that. Like the monopoly, let's take Walmart, for example. They literally have a monopoly on products in local communities. Mom and pop can't compete with Walmart prices. Walmart literally drove every single mom and pop store out of business. Now the only options really is, Walmart, Target. Like in my area for goods, it's like Walmart, Target, Big Lots, all corporations, and usually the owners of corporations are a bunch of fucking scumbags. I mean, let's call a spade a spade. That's the truth. They're a bunch of fucking greedy scumbags. They don't care about the customer like I do. Like, I've lowered all the prices of my shirts so that even poor people can get them. Literally some shirts I'll make like 50 cents to keep costs low for you guys. And then these companies, even restaurants like Applebee's, they're reducing their costs by screwing over the employee. Like when I worked for Applebee's, I got fired for a Facebook post. They said I threatened a coworker. I got fired from Applebee's because they said I threatened a coworker. Then unemployment denied my claim and I couldn't get unemployment. But what Applebee's was doing, I was a cook there. I was a chef there. They were understaffing me big time. I was a fry cook and I was like a salad maker, fry cook, desserts. I was on desserts, salads, and all the fried food, fish, chicken, you name it, anything fried, I was making. They had me working so hard, guys, that I thought I was going to die. Literally, there would be days I'd be in grill working so hard, thought I was going to literally just drop down to the ground. That's how bad things were. They had me doing the work of literally 2 to 3 staff, like where they would used to, 10, 20 years ago, they would have had 2 or 3 people in that fry position. They just run with one person because they don't give a fuck about the worker. They don't care that my heart was literally about to explode because I was running around like a fucking maniac. One of my last days there cooking, I actually kind of flipped out and I ended up breaking a glass on the ground because one of the managers put a ramekin in my face. After I literally had like 20 things to cook on my screen, I had 6, 7 things in my fryer-later. And then he puts a ramekin in my face and I literally smashed it on the ground, said, fuck everybody, and left. Literally told everyone to fuck off and I left. That's what you should do, guys. When you're mad, just remove yourself from the situation. Instead of flipping out at work and punching your boss out, just clock out and fucking leave. That way it keeps everybody safe, keeps you safe. You don't get arrested. Like, I didn't get arrested the day I smashed the ramekin on the ground because I left. I went home. I punched out and went home. But Applebee's set me up for that because they were understaffing me. Literally had 6, 7 things in the fryer-later, 20 things on my screen. The managers are sitting in the office flirting with all the waitresses and waiters in the office. Meanwhile, I'm out running around like a fucking banshee with my head cut off. These companies, they don't give a fuck about the worker. That's one of the main problems with America is that the industries, companies like Walmart, Target, things, they don't give a shit about the worker. They're underpaying the worker. So the workers don't even, literally, some of these workers can't even afford a one-bedroom apartment on their Walmart job. You know, some of these Walmart workers, like I knew someone that was a Walmart worker sleeping in their vehicle. Why? Because he probably couldn't afford a one-bedroom apartment because they were too expensive. It wasn't his fault. They were too goddamn expensive. What young kid in his 20s can afford a fucking apartment that's $1,200 to $1,400? So that's what we're up against, guys. It's mostly just greed. It's mostly just scumbag, fucking greedy assholes that cause all these problems. You know, people that literally probably shouldn't even really be in charge because they have no heart. They don't care about the worker. There's no health insurance. Like almost every place I've worked for, there's no insurance. There's no affordable insurance. Like even the job I have now, there's no affordable insurance. So I don't have any workplace health insurance because it's probably too expensive. I couldn't even afford it. And then somebody said, go ahead and get affordable insurance. The affordable insurance, the cheapest plan was $500 to $600 a month. I can't shell out $500 or $600 a month for healthcare. So it's just a fucking nightmare out here, guys. But my opinion is inflation is caused by greedy fucking scumbag assholes, guys. Go ahead and leave your thoughts in the comments, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to check out my t-shirt that I'm going to leave in the comments. Hopefully it's something that maybe you could buy. You know, I'm not getting rich out here, guys. The shirt I'm going to post below is going to only be $16.99. I think I make like $2 a shirt. But thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's show, guys. I'm blessed to have all you guys as subscribers. If you guys have any, you know, video ideas, please leave it in the comments. I'll entertain the idea. It doesn't mean I'm going to do the video, but I could at least entertain the idea of your idea of a video. But thank you for being a subscriber. Don't kill yourself. Don't flip out. Don't hurt people. Don't kill people. Don't kill yourself. Use your coping skills, guys. That's the only way we're going to make things work, is if we come together as a community, support each other, love our neighbor. You know, Jesus said, love your neighbor as yourself. That's going to be my final word for tonight, guys. Love your neighbor as yourself. Think about the other person, not just yourself. Don't be quick to lash out at others. You know, the guy road raging, maybe his mother just died today, so he's mad. So cut the fucking road rage guy slack. Maybe literally maybe his son died of cancer today. You know, maybe his 5-year-old son died of cancer, and that's why he's road raging. Why don't you just cut the fucking people that are upset slack, not knowing why they're mad? Just look the other way, guys. Be the bigger man. Walk away from the fight. But that's what's causing inflation, guys, is corruption, greed, scumbag CEOs, people that don't care about the customer. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Till next time, Steve-O signing out.